Hello and welcome to this one project meditation. Begin by finding a comfortable position, either sitting or laying down, and take a slow, deep breath in and out, allowing your body to soften and relax. Allow your shoulders, jaw, chest, hips to relax, and allow yourself to arrive in this moment. There is nowhere else you need to be, nothing you need to accomplish, nothing you need to prove. Only this time for yourself. Take another slow breath in and slowly exhale. And as you continue relaxing, imagine yourself standing in a vast open field at sunrise. The sky is painted with soft golds, oranges, and pinks. The air feels calm, still, peaceful. Ahead of you appears a path, and as you begin walking forward, you notice something interesting. On either side of the path are countless doorways, each doorway representing a different possibility, a different version of your future, a different creative dream. And as you walk, you see familiar projects, perhaps a YouTube channel, a book, a business idea, a podcast, an online course, artwork, music, blog, dreams that you've carried for years, dreams you've recently discovered, dreams you've abandoned and secretly hoped to return to one day. So take a moment to simply observe them. All of the ideas, all of the projects that you have swimming around your mind. There's no judgment here, no pressure, only curiosity. And notice how each doorway calls to you. Each one is saying, choose me, build me, create me. And for a moment, you may feel the weight of trying to pursue all of them at once. The exhaustion, the overwhelm, the burnout, the scattered energy, the constant feeling that you're making progress nowhere because you're trying to go everywhere. Take a deep breath in and out, and simply acknowledge it. You've been carrying too much, not because you're incapable, but because you care, because you are creative, because your mind is full of opportunities, possibilities, and ideas, and there is nothing wrong with that. Now, as you continue down this path, imagine a wise guide appearing beside you. Perhaps it is your higher self. Perhaps it is your future self. Perhaps it is simply a deeper part of your own wisdom. And the guide looks at you and smiles warmly and asks, if you could only create one thing this year, what would it be? Not 10 things, not 5 things, just one. Allow that answer to settle, and do not force an answer, simply listen. Notice what arises. What one project keeps returning? What one dream refuses to leave? What one creation continues knocking at the door of your heart? Now trust whatever appears, and imagine yourself now walking towards that doorway, the doorway of your one project. Notice what it looks like. Notice how it feels. And place your hand gently upon it. And when you're ready, you can slowly step through that doorway. And on the other side of this doorway, you see something beautiful. Not the finished project, not even the destination. You see the journey. You see yourself showing up, returning, creating, learning, growing, one step at a time. You see the difficult days. You see the moments of doubt. You see the moments where you lose momentum. But you also see something else. You return again and again and again, because this project matters. This project is worth finishing. This project is helping you become who you are meant to become. So take a moment to watch this version of yourself. Notice their determination. Notice their patience. Notice their commitment. This version of you is not perfect. They still have fears. They still have doubts. They still have difficult days, but they keep returning. And because they keep returning, the project begins to take shape. Little by little, day by day, hour by hour, minute by minute, until eventually it exists. Not because it was easy, not because you were perfectly disciplined, not because you were motivated all of the time, and not because you were consistent to a T, but because you actually stayed with it. You committed to it. One day, 1 hour, 1 moment at a time. You stayed with it. Now, imagine this future version of you turning towards you, and they smile, and they have something they want to say. So take a moment and listen, and allow whatever message arrives to come naturally. and trust whatever message they have. Receive it. And know that this wisdom already lives within you. And you can return to it whenever you need. No matter how difficult life becomes, you can always come back to this awareness. So you can start to bring yourself back to the room. Take a deep breath in and out. And place a hand over your heart and repeat, I do not need to create everything. I only need to create what matters most. I do not need to create everything. I only need to create what matters most. I release the pressure to pursue every idea. I choose focus. I choose commitment. I choose my one project. And I trust myself to return. Feel these words settling deeply into your mind, your heart, your creativity. And before we leave this space, take one final look at your one project. See it clearly. Feel your connection to it. Know that it is there and waiting for you. Not with pressure, not with urgency, but with invitation. It is simply asking you, will you return? And from deep within yourself, you already know the answer. Yes. Yes, you will. Yes, I will return to my one project. So take a slow breath in and out. Begin bringing your awareness back to your body, back to the room around you. And wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Thank yourself for being here, for making it this far in life. Take one final deep breath. And whenever you're ready, open your eyes, knowing that you do not need to build 10 lives at once. You only need to take the next step towards the one that matters the most. So welcome back, Creator.